The cost of living keeps rising. Inflation, housing prices, and daily expenses squeeze budgets. That's why every pay raise counts, not just for service members, but for military families, for recruitment and retention. Greetings, team. This is Christopher Littlestone of lifeisaspecialoperation.com. And in this shorter than normal video, we're going to talk about military pay for 2026. The first time I got paid for being in the Army was at ROTC Advance Camp. I think it was about 6 weeks long, and we got paid a small percentage of the base pay of a second lieutenant. So on the last day of training, we stood in a long line to get paid. After about an hour, I reached the head of the line, gave my last name and the last four of my social security number to a young finance officer who had an NCO standing about 10 feet behind her with an M16A2 longbow, no optics. She checked my name off a printout, then handed me a stack of 20s. I could be wrong, but I think it was about $400. This is awesome! I actually get paid for this? Finally! I wasn't joining for money, and serving won't make anyone rich and famous. But if you're smart and disciplined with your finances and understand the system, you can carve out a way above average quality of life while in uniform. Let's move on to the process. By statute, military pay raises are tied to the Employment Cost Index, which tracks changes in compensation in private industry. The idea is to keep military pay somewhat aligned with what civilians are earning, so that the military remains competitive. In May of 2025, the White House submitted the fiscal year 26 budget that included a proposed military pay raise. By mid-July 25, the House Armed Service Committee passed its version of the National Defense Authorization Act, or the NDAA. And this NDAA included a 3.8% pay raise. This means that active duty, guard, and reserve, enlisted, warrant officers, and commissioned officers all benefit from this pay raise. Although this pay raise is for fiscal year 26, and the 2026 fiscal year is from 1 October 2025 until 30 September 2026, this pay raise will not go into effect until the 1st of January 2026. For the past few years, the Department of Defense has published their new military pay table in January. The nuance is that the pay raise is approved, but the official pay chart is not yet out. So I took the liberty of taking data from last year's military pay table and then adding 3.8% to each number, and voila, I have a new chart for military pay in 2026. You can pause this video and take a screenshot, and I'll leave a hyperlink to that chart and my more comprehensive military pay 2026 blog article in the description. My personal belief is that 3.8% feels modest. It should have been double, something closer to 7.5% or 8%. But we also need to remember that the 2026 budget was made during the height of the focus on government downsizing, when it was prioritizing reducing waste and increasing efficiency. Nevertheless, the 2026 military pay raise is more than a percentage. It's a statement about national priorities, force readiness, and taking care of military families. And if you're a civilian who's considering a career in the military, then I invite you to learn more about our resources to help you achieve your goal. We have a train-up course so that you arrive prepared for military training, a special operations mindset book and course so you can develop a champion's mindset. We have exercise programs to make sure that you get into amazing shape. And we have a free military leadership course so that you can become the leader that everyone loves, and a free military planning course so you can learn to plan like your life depends on it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to join our Life as a Special Operations team, and to forward this video to a friend or family member who needs to see it. Life is a special operation. Be the hero.